Hello, little lady, garden at home here. Today, excuse the barking, my neighbor has a dog who is barking over there in the corner. Oh, here's a picture of my huge yard that I'm going to take full advantage of whenever I get the chance to. But in the meanwhile, here's one of my garden beds. I have 3 cucumber plants, and then one going up the trellis. That one has taken off and has produced about 5 cucumbers so far. This little baby, I don't know if you've seen the other video I had about it had a twin that's upstairs on the patio. And it's really not producing any fruit, but it is growing fine. And, oh, look, we got lucky. We have a flower today, so which means I will be spanking the plants. If you don't know what spanking is, it's an older term in order of vibrating. We use the toothbrush for that. I'll show you. I also snuck in 2 strawberry plants and my long stem green onions, which I will be harvesting probably tomorrow. And this little plant has a twin upstairs on the patio as well, and it's my bell pepper plant. And if you can see, that is actually a quite large bell pepper. It's about the size of my hand, even though I do have small hands. In the second garden bed, we had a little issue about 2 weeks ago. I have a mixed breed dog who thought that mommy made this as a big playpen for him. So the only plants that survived is that bush bean variety in the corner, and the romaine. For some odd reason, he just never bothers romaine. But he dug up every single turnip, radish I had, and snow peas. So 2 weeks later, I had to redo everything in there, attempting to pop up my row of radishes. The kids love them. And some more bush beans. So, also here in Georgia, we have clay soil. I've noticed that my bush beans actually enjoy the soil more than any of my other plants do. That and the onions. Like, they extremely love it. The downside to being down here in the garden is I have a problem with slugs. So, instead of going to the store and getting a chemical repellent, I had some salt water, some apple cider vinegar, which the dog does not like, and I made a spray and I just sprayed it around the baseboard. It's keeping them out my yard, and it's keeping the dog out the yard so far. So, yeah, hopefully. Also, great tip. My house is a south-facing house, so I get sun literally all day until it goes down. So it's great for my yard, and you have to really look at this cucumber plant. All these cucumbers were planted at the same time, except for this one. This one was planted a month later. This one seems to be taking off more than the ones that were planted a couple of weeks before. Amazing, isn't it? So, yeah. But this is my so-called garden as I'm starting off. But as far as watering, water your plants when the sun goes down. That way they can absorb it. And it gets really hot here, so the soil will get hot, and it'll actually cook the roots. And you don't want the roots cooked. You want strong roots with soil that drains very well. Most plants does not like that. Also, make sure that you lightly sprinkle it. Get a good hose or a good attachment that won't damage your soil, and have spray back on the leaves. It can cause fungus and blossom end rot. So, until then, bye.